1 is shut down after the scenic roadway collapsed.
As the first weeks of January 2026 relentlessly unfold, a profound and terrifying reality has gripped the Golden State. California, a land synonymous with sunshine, freedom, and the endless horizon of the Pacific, is facing a geological reckoning of unprecedented scale. The beauty that has captivated dreamers for centuries is now marred by a relentless, destructive force. Driven by an unending barrage of powerful atmospheric rivers, these colossal pipelines of moisture stretching across the ocean, and an unforgiving, surging Pacific, the very ground beneath California's most iconic coastal highways is failing. From the breathtaking craggy cliffs of Big Sur, where mountains meet the sea in a dramatic embrace, to the vibrant, eclectic beaches of Santa Cruz, and further south to the burn-scarred, vulnerable canyons of Malibu, the nightmare scenario that scientists have long warned about has arrived. The great coastal snap is here. Roads that have stood as engineering marvels for nearly a century, etched into the landscape as symbols of human endeavor, are quite literally unzipping. They are tearing themselves apart, sliding inexorably into the churning, hungry sea below. A chill has settled over the entire state. Millions of Californians are now on maximum alert, their lives disrupted, their futures uncertain, as their familiar world begins to crumble. The epicenter of this cataclysmic event, the most vivid and heartbreaking illustration of nature's raw power, is Highway 1. This ribbon of asphalt, a pilgrimage route for travelers worldwide, has been severed. Near Big Sur's Rocky Creek Bridge, a structure itself a testament to enduring design, a massive section of the roadway has simply vanished. This isn't a crack in the pavement or a minor sinkhole. It's a full, horrifying structural failure. Entire lanes, once the path for countless journeys, have detached with an earth-shattering roar from the side of the mountain. They didn't just fall, they plunged, concrete and steel twisting and shattering, into the tempestuous waves hundreds of feet below. Imagine the scale. Not a pothole, not even a gaping chasm, but the very foundation of the road ripped away, exposing raw earth and the abyss. Caltrans engineers, seasoned veterans of countless battles against erosion and rock slides, describe the site with a chilling lexicon: geologically active and dynamically unstable. These aren't just technical terms. They paint a picture of a landscape alive with menace. Saturated soil, heavy with weeks of relentless rain, has turned solid earth into a heavy, viscous mud. Rising tides, pushed ever higher by the Pacific surge and the gravitational pull of a warming planet, relentlessly undercut the fragile base. And constant ground movement, subtle at first, then increasingly violent tremors, is chewing through concrete, asphalt, and rebar faster than any human ingenuity or reinforcement can possibly keep pace. The message is stark and undeniable. The mountain, ancient and patient, is now actively and aggressively reclaiming the road. Highway 1, for all its beauty and engineering prowess, has always existed on borrowed time, a precarious balance. Records show it has suffered more than 1,500 significant landslides since it was first carved into these cliffs in 1937. Each one was a warning. Now, the cumulative strain has proven too great. The prospect of reopening this vital artery is grim, fraught with uncertainty. Engineers concede it may take many months, months of tireless, dangerous work. And that's only if no new storms arrive to trigger fresh, devastating collapses. The future of Highway 1, and indeed the future of coastal travel in California, hangs by a thread. Further north, the disaster takes a different, yet equally profound form. Santa Cruz, a city known for its surf culture and laid-back charm, is watching its precious coastline disappear in real time. Along West Cliff Drive, a beloved promenade that once offered postcard views of the Monterey Bay, a significant section of bluff simply gave way without warning. The earth groaned, then crumbled, crashing onto the beach below in a cascade of soil, rock, and vegetation. Residents describe a sickening sound, a deep rumble followed by the splintering of ancient trees as they too fell to the hungry ocean. In response to this stark reality, the city has made a historic, almost unthinkable decision: managed retreat. It is a surrender, a strategic withdrawal. Instead of futilely fighting the inexorable power of the ocean, city officials are moving the road inland. This isn't just an infrastructure project. It's a redefinition of the landscape, a humbling acknowledgement that human constructs cannot always withstand nature's might. The map itself, once a static representation of boundaries, is now being redrawn by the relentless forces of erosion, by the fury of the storms, and by the fundamental shifting of the very ground beneath their feet. Homes, businesses, and entire communities along the coast now face an agonizing future of relocation, adaptation, or loss. In Southern California, the danger manifests differently, yet it hits just as hard with devastating immediacy. The affluent, picturesque hillsides of Malibu, still scarred and vulnerable after the ferocious wildfires of 2025, were left exposed, stripped bare of the vegetation that once anchored their slopes. When the heavy, relentless rains of January 2026 arrived, not just a shower, but a truly torrential downpour, the consequences were catastrophic. The exposed slopes, lacking any protective cover, rapidly liquefied. What had been solid earth turned into a terrifying, unstoppable slurry. Mud, massive boulders dislodged from their ancient resting places, and entire uprooted trees poured down the canyons. They cascaded onto the iconic Pacific Coast Highway, a lifeline for coastal communities, transforming it into a river of destruction. Entire sections of PCH were buried under feet of viscous, heavy debris. The force was so immense, so sudden, that vehicles caught in its path were swept away, tossed like toys, their occupants scrambling for their lives. PCH, a route that embodies the spirit of California driving, was shut down indefinitely. Emergency crews, working round the clock in perilous conditions, fought a desperate, unending battle against the overwhelming tide of mud and rock, their efforts often feeling like drops in an ocean of chaos. The community, still reeling from the fires, was now buried under the very earth they called home. But this unfolding crisis, this great coastal snap, is bigger than just weather, bigger than isolated landslides. Scientists are now tracking a chilling, growing tectonic domino effect across the entire Pacific Rim. Following the recent cataclysmic magnitude earthquake that ripped through the seafloor near Japan, a colossal tremor that sent ripples across the globe, seismic energy has been radiating. This immense, unseen force is now actively rippling through the vast Pacific Plate, the colossal tectonic slab that underpins California. There's a palpable, growing stress along the state's notorious San Andreas Fault, a sleeping giant that runs nearly the entire length of California, and its northern cousin, the Cascadia Subduction Zone, a megathrust fault with the potential for catastrophic quakes and tsunamis. Far offshore in the deep, dark reaches of the Pacific, Axial Seamount, a submarine volcano, is swelling visibly,